Last year, Rode launched its very first pair of headphones, the NTH100s, and at Radio.co we absolutely loved them. But I'm afraid it's time to chuck them in the bin and move on to the brand new NTH100M. Basically just the original NTH100 now with a detachable mic. Could this already fantastic pair of headphones be even better?
Thanks for checking out Radio.co on YouTube. If you want to see more kit reviews, live webinars, and handy broadcasting tips, then give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and click the bell icon.
So before we take a look at the NTH mic, let's take a look at what Phil said about the original NTH100s in our review.
The Rode NTH100s may well be the most comfortable headphones I've ever worn. First of all, we have this super stylish and luxurious Alcantara fabric coating the headband and the ergonomic ear cups, which provide unmatched comfort and softness, definitely compared to what I'm currently using. The memory foam cups themselves feature Rode's revolutionary Cooltech gel that absorbs and dissipates heat, which is essential for spending countless hours broadcasting or content creating. Even for someone diagnosed with crap eyes, I can actually wear these babies for long periods of time without my glasses feeling too uncomfortable or fearful of breaking. There is slight unavoidable discomfort at first whilst wearing the headphones in, but honestly, once they found their place, it was barely noticeable. The headband has been fitted with their innovative FitLock system, which literally locks your headband into place, so no matter how often you pick up or put down your headphones, they always fit and feel the same. And finally, they boast accurate or balanced frequency response, which aims to reduce listening fatigue. So not only are they comfortable over the ear, but within it too. So far, I've yet to hear back from Rode about exactly what NTH stands for. I personally think it means nice time head, as that's exactly what sprung to mind after a long day with them on my skull. Now, Rode made an incredibly bold claim of the NTH100s being the most comfortable headphones ever. Period. Which is even bolder when you consider it's their very first pair. And although I've only spent the last few days with them on my person, I'm honestly inclined to agree. Although marketed towards broadcasters and content creators, I still thought it was worth putting them through their paces for general, casual music consumption. Especially for me, who is constantly switching between my music pair, my broadcasting pair, all day, every day. So, ideally, one that does both would be wonderful. Now, the Rode NTH100s, for my musical taste at least, produce a vibrant, crystal clear and perfectly balanced full sound, showcasing every aspect, instrument and vocal of the tracks I was selecting. I'm confident that no matter what I was recording, editing, analysing or just casually listening to, everything is guaranteed to be reflected in the most accurate, highest possible quality and clarity.
So that's what we thought about the original NTH100, but what's so different about the NTH100M? Well, in terms of the unboxing, not that much. Everything from the original is still included, but you will also now get an NTH mic, which you can also buy separately. Inside the mic box, obviously you get the mic itself, but you also get an extra 2.4mm TRRS cable. TRRS cable. That's a mouthful. But like I say, don't fear if you already have the original headphones and you just want the mic itself. You don't need to go ahead and buy a whole brand new pair of microphones. You can get the mic separately and just whack it onto your already fantastic pair of headphones. It also has a handy little lock system, so it feels quite stiff once it's in place. Don't make the mistake I did where I didn't quite get it in properly the first time and it was just sort of hanging out and I thought, wow, this is incredibly loose. I was just being an idiot. The mic is obviously detachable, like so, and Rode claims it's built with plosive rejection optimized. Whatever that means. But what about the price? Well, the mic itself, if you want to buy that on its own, that comes in at about £63, and if you'd like to buy the whole package with the headphones and the mic, that will be about £215. I just had a quick look, and the original NTH100 headphones are pricing at about £149 on Amazon. So yeah, if you include the mic, then that is a fairly standard deal to get them both together rather than buying them separately. It's not going to cost much different. I do think the mic is a little bit pricey, to be honest. You could probably buy a whole set of like a headphone and microphone set for much cheaper. But hey, you get the Rode quality, you know it's going to work because it's Rode. So yeah. In terms of specs, it has an omnidirectional polar pattern, 20 Hz to 20 kHz frequency range, and 67 decibels of signal to noise ratio. And of course, it connects using that 3.5mm jack. It has quite a slim look and feel to it, which is nice, it doesn't get in the way. But that's about it for the looks and the specs, so who is this for exactly? Well, I can see this predominantly being used by streamers and gamers purely because of its simplicity. You literally just plug it into headphones you might already have and you're off. But could broadcasters like radio presenters and podcasters use this too? I'm not so sure. Let's power it up and have a listen to what it sounds like, and I'll explain a little bit more as to why I think that. So I've now switched over to the NTH mic, and what do you think? How do you think it sounds? Personally, I think it's a little bit muffled. The highs especially aren't great, and there is quite a lot of background noise. There's a tram going past at the moment. You could probably hear that. Now, it would be unfair of me to compare this to something like the Shure SM7B. Obviously, this is not going to be that good. And in fairness, it's probably going to be unfair of me to compare it to most of the mics we review on this channel. But if I compared it to, say, the microphone built into my MacBook, then it holds up pretty well. And in comparison to a lot of mics I've used in headphones before, the same thing there. It's pretty good. You can have the mic on both sides of the headphones as well, which I don't know if that's a normal thing with microphone headphones, but it's not something I've ever come across before, so that's quite nice. One thing I will mention, and this is probably me being thick, so I'm not going to put it down a rating or anything because of it, but I can't actually get it to run on a few different softwares like Audacity and record off there. I'm having to record off OBS currently. Again, not entirely sure if this is me being thick, but yeah, just something to be aware of if you use Audacity. You might struggle to get it working. But yeah, overall, this little omnidirectional mic isn't too bad, and it'll do the job very well for gamers and streamers. So that pretty much sums up the NTH100M and the NTH mic. A brilliant, if not a little bit pricey addition to an already great pair of microphones that will treat gamers and streamers very, very well, but it's not quite something that I think broadcasters are going to look into. It's nothing too special, but it's certainly not a bad microphone at all. But that's just what I think. What did you think of the mic? Please let us know down in the comments below. And if you like this video, as always, make sure you hit the like button, click the subscribe button, and ring that bell. But for now, thank you very much for watching, and happy broadcasting.
And just before you go, how would you like to launch your very own online radio station? Surprisingly, it's a lot simpler than you may think. And the absolute best way to get started is by chatting to myself or another member of the Radio.co team. To do that, just head to radio.co/demo to schedule a video call with us, where we'll discuss your plans, answer your questions, and of course, guide you around the Radio.co software.